Woo! Yo guys, if you're looking down, your heart's feeling empty, come have a laugh with us. I'm Shadow Soul 720. We're doing our best to stream at a high velocity. That's what I'm going to say the words are. Now, we're hoping that we're going to be able to stream in a wide array of KBS. But we'll see how we go. So it is anniversary time. There's some amazing skins. I don't know why my lighting makes me look so pale today. It's probably the additional 2 lights. And let's be honest, when you play Overwatch, sometimes you don't see the sun in years. No, I'm kidding. But it is there's not a lot of sun in Tasmania. And when there is sun, there's too much of it. So, am I going more? Oh no. Maybe it's back here. Yeah, back here. That's when the tan comes out. Up here, it goes super pale. Okay, I've worked it out. It's because I'm getting closer to this white light. Way back here, it's a little. It's not there. All right, neat. Okay, now that I've worked out my lighting system, and you guys are super happy with the fact that happened. Let's jump into Overwatch. And do we check out the what's new with you guys? Yeah, I think we do. There is sound coming through, right? Cool. So we got Cybermedic, I should say. This is the Ana skin. I honestly think this skin looks very, very cool. I like a lot of cyber-based things, and I don't really have much of a preference for skins on Ana yet. I don't resonate with them a whole lot for some reason. But I also don't play a lot of Ana. That could be part of it, but I do like this skin quite a bit. We have this cool, it actually looks very similar to Sombra's aesthetic as well, maybe that's why. But I'm trying to get this. That's what we'll be doing today. Birds of Paradise, it looks nice. Not my sort of style, but that's because I already love our Ragdoll one so much. But this is going to be very cool, and some people are going to really find it fantastic. And with golden weapons, you already know that her arms are going to be gold. Now I have caught a cold, so I'm going to try not to talk too much today, but I know I'm probably not going to be able to help it. But I'm going to try not to as much. We have 8 Ball as well, especially because what I've got is affecting my throat, and it's not fun. And I'm just going to do worse harm to myself by doing this, so I'm trying to hold back. And I've been trying not to stream for the last few days. 8 Ball skin, pretty alright. I do like how this looks. This will be gold if we had that on, but we don't. What else do we have? We have Funky, so this, very nice. A lot of people are looking forward to it. It does say groovy on the, well, that's what's implied on the belt. Baptiste has thick thighs, like they look super thick with this if you ever look at that. But I do like how this style brings us back to like the 80s or something like that. The leather interior on cars is what I think when I look at this gun, and I kind of enjoy that. I have a car with leather interior, so it sounds groovy to me, and like I hope there's Austin Powers references or like unique voice lines, and that'd be cool. We have Gladiator. This is just Gladiator. If you like Doomfist's default skin, if you like his leopard print looking skin a little bit, this might be the skin for you. It is what it is, and the fact that Doomfist's face looks different in that helmet could be appealing to you guys. Also, the hidden line tiger thing on the arm, on the bicep. No, not the bicep. Quadricep. I don't know. That's not a quad. It's very cool as well. I was just talking about that part of the arm today, and I don't remember what it is. Junk food, I really like how it's a pun, junk food. I was looking at the skin, I couldn't work out what it is. I like how on the pants you'll see like little decorative candy, lollies, whatever nationality you guys are from, and you say things however you do. I like how like from the knees down, both legs are different. I mean, they're always going to be normally with Junkrat, but it is cool. I like how this right arm, which I never noticed before, actually is a gumball machine. Like, I just have to get this skin now, right? Like, there's a part of his arm that has nothing in it. Like, just empty space. And some gums. I I find that very, very cool. Like, how would your arm function? How would you be able to move, like, your fingertips in that right one, right? Without, with like, no space between. Like, a lot of the skin defies logic. Like, the bit on top of his head that just stays there permanently and doesn't fall off, probably, I'm assuming no matter how much damage he takes. Like, those sorts of things. There's a candy ring on the left hand. There's so much fine detail in the junk skin. It looks really good. And it only gets better. So here we look at, this is one of my favourite parts of the skin. Junk food gun. So it is a candy, lolly, whatever, base skin. So, like, instead of firing grenades, one of the big things is he fires gobstoppers, right? Maybe you guys have different words for those. Like, what are they called? Sugar Crash. That's the brand of gobstopper that they are, and that's really cool. And imagine if they release, like, Overwatch candy, right? What are they going to base it off? Probably junk food. I like how there's this little, like, Tic Tac looking packet. King of Sweets is what's written on the gun. You know, even like the crosshairs being Christmas decorations, a lollipop stuck in there. Well, they don't have to be Christmas decorations, but also on the back there was something. Oh, just at the very back, seeing like those little, I don't know what you'd call them, sweets that you'd have maybe at Christmas time or something. You suck on them, you can crunch them. That, I don't know what they call it, but I love how this just lines up the candy in such a fantastic way. It's actually amazing. And firing gobstoppers is really cool. Then we have this. You know, there's a sucker on there, a Chumbawamba. Nah, that's not the name of the thing. Chuppa Chup. Did I say sucker? That's what some people call them, right? Tootsie Pop? No, I don't know if that's the same thing. But that's there. This is really cool. A donut that explodes. I mean, and it says, what's it say? Kang Candy. Kang? Yeah. Well, yeah, Kang Candy. And the fact that the little wires connecting into the middle of the donut are like jelly snake sort of things. Gummy snakes? I don't know what you guys call them. But those, very cool. I'm sure this donut has filling. This strap, very cool. Not a lot to say there. It's just cool design. Just cool design. And the tire, of course, I like how there's a coat that makes it look plasticky. At first, I thought it was covered in plastic. It might actually just be... It might be covered in plastic. I don't know, actually. And those caramel corn or something? I don't know what the end spike bits are. You guys will probably know. But it might just be the actual texture of the thing is... I don't know, been licked or something. I think it is in plastic though. You've got to keep, you know, your food safe. Then we have Venus. This wasn't on the menu of the game, but I really enjoyed this. I'm trying to get all the talking out of the way before the games really start too much. So I like this skin mainly because it's default Moira, right? But it's not, because it's Venus. It's green. The feet, fantastic little green shoes. On the shoulder blades, you have these nice little spikes that come off. That's really cool. This hand, it has like green vein looking things on it, and it's very reminiscent of plants, right? And I forget the exact terminology, but like the stem cells? No. It's just like the bits that come through the plants. I wish I could explain it deeper, but I can't. And then this hand on the my right, Moira's left hand, has like a little flower on it, and that's really cool for like just symbolizes a little flower. That's neat. Healing that way is cool. So it's like looking like corn or something on the back. But details that I like about this the most. Two things, I guess. Yeah, we'll say two. Firstly, it looks very sweet. I kind of like it. But the hair over the face, I think this gives like a whole different look or side to Moira that we haven't really seen much. And I like how it's not just all flicked back. Honestly, I kind of enjoy that quite a lot, and that's one of the major things that really draws me to liking this. The other thing that I noticed is pretty interesting, apart from the vines I've just realised going around more as tube things. Venus. So if you look at the flower at the back, this sort of flower has been referred to, I think, if I'm remembering it right, or it could just be a meme in itself, to something to do specifically with finding the spot, or just like, that's going to sound out of context now, but like, it's very feminine, and that's all I'm going to say about it. Like, it could be a good indication of that. It could just be like some sort of Venus flytrap thing, I don't know. But looking at the sleeves for this, they also seem a little bit Venus flytrap like, just a little bit, right? And that is pretty neat. But I think I've done enough talking about this Morris skin. I do like it. I think I do want it. So I definitely want that. I want the junk food skin. Like, there's a lot of things. Cybernetic, I'm probably going to get today. I hope so. Funky, I know people have been looking forward to it. And then Black Cat. So, I love Sombra. You guys know that. Sombra is just shadow in Spanish. But it's not what I would say I expected. I didn't know they'd bring out something like this. I'm not sure if I wanted it or not. But what I can say is they've done really well designing this. So some people would say it's like a Black Cat sort of, what's it called? Cat Girl sort of reference, and like that's why there's a whip there and things. It probably could be. It probably is. People are excited that like superhero sort of themed things are coming out. Like maybe this is Poison Ivy. I don't know. But Sombra doesn't have enough, like in my opinion, good skins. So I'm very happy to see this, because it does have a neat aesthetic to it. Like even the cat ears, they're, someone pointed out before, they're like metal, like robotic or something, and that fits Sombra really well, right? Because it's just technology. And then the feet, there's little like claws on the toes. Very nice touch. The cattail, it moves around if you shake the character, so it doesn't move by itself, I don't think, but there is a cattail as well. You have a pocket bag, don't know what that's for. Yeah, not a lot of detail more to say, apart from just, it looks very aesthetically cool, right? Was there something else I was going to say? I think there was, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, the gun. So, if you look at it, you'll notice there's like 3 little claw sort of bits on the side of the gun there. I like that, they're silver. But I don't know if that 3C's reference to anything. There's like a little logo there, and when I first saw that, I thought, oh cool, they've just changed Sombra's logo and made it more cat-like. And that's what I was originally going to talk to you guys about on this, but then I realised just now, what if it's just low-key like a Decepticons logo? Like, that's actually really cool as well, and I actually adore that. So if that's like a Decepticon sort of logo, low-key as well, as just being like a replacement cat logo for Sombra, like that, I'm happy to think of it like that. Anyway. No way. This is just kind of comical to me. I can never take this sort of dancing seriously normally. It's a very Fortnite dance I would see, I think. But like, because it's just so over enthusiastic, and it doesn't feel like it fits Ash's character that well. I don't know. I can't tell. But hey, it's here and it's pretty fun, so. Power Flail. Oh, this has style to it. Very emotive on the flick at the end with the head. So I like it. I do like it. It's very short, very simple though, but it works well. It works well enough. I haven't seen a lot of these. Oh, it's like the Kingston. I like this because it gets the character's center to the left and right a fair bit. So like, that would be very cool to see how that looks in game and where she goes. Also, I forgot we had like the comic book sort of comic strip thing for Tracer. That's very, very cool. I forgot about that skin. At ease, that is cute. That is fine. I don't think I'm going to equip this because it's very basic looking. It looks just like all the other Diva skins where she's just sitting on top, like with gum or something. So for me, it's too similar for me to want to equip it, but it's very cute. So people are gonna like that, I guess. Piece again, very very simple. Some Fitzy I saw actually looked at this briefly, and they had the Rescue May skin actually. If I think about it now, and they thought Fitzy thought this smile was a bit creepy, and looking at it now, I can kind of see it. I can see it. It is a little bit too smiley, or like she looks nervously looking around, like she's gonna get shot in the head for taking her mind off the battlefield or something like it. It needs a little bit of patching up, I think, but it's an okay concept. I think if she was like kneeling and it was like one up, one down, both still doing peace signs, like something. I mean, it makes sense. Like her knees are kind of buckled. Like it is May's character, like kind of shy, but also like we did it. Like it makes sense, but yeah, I don't know. Snowball does look cute. Taking a break, Torb. It'd be really funny if you just fell over. Poor Torb. I don't want that for you, but you're also kind of funny and comedic, so it makes enough sense. It's fine. I don't. It's whatever. I feel like it would, unless that's some like nanotech, and that's pretty interesting, you know. It's an interesting voice line. I don't know. That's offensive, but perfectly acceptable banter for Hog and Junkrat, and very Australian to just like, you know, pick on your mates like that. Anyone that's Australian will hopefully understand what I mean, but like, it's just very Australian. I think I like it. I didn't at first, in the first like milliseconds of hearing it, but it sounds creepy enough that it actually could be good. Like I thought they were asking like photography smile. I thought he was like someone's asking him to smile and he's just saying smile. But like it's so good creepy. Like if you just what's the word? Teleport, fade? Like no, not fade. Teleport up behind someone. I forget what it's called. And then just click it. It could be good. And a lot of Reaper's voice lines, sadly, do sound very edgelord like. And there's so many of them that it's just over edgy and it sounds kind of cringe sometimes, in my opinion. I mean, it fits him well enough, and they wanted a big variety of those sorts of lines for him because there's not a lot of words he probably would say that aren't very serious in tone anyway, or apparently about death. But at least this shows some character and can make it sound at least a little bit creepy, because it's maybe not supposed to be creepy, but it's creepy enough, so that's pretty good. That's good. That's good. Those two, if you got those two on the same team, they're spamming those voice lines. People have done well. It's really neat. That's when Soldier gets between them, I guess. That's an okay voice line. I don't know. I want that. I didn't let it finish. Because I was going to say, I'm always like about team positivity, right? So something like that. I was like, yeah, this is great. I love putting something positive like that on my character. You know what? Maybe I'll get that. That's pretty fun. Although a lot of people probably just kind of see it as basic Sombra line. Your judgment is flawed. It's very Symmetra. It's very fair. Yeah, they can't floor it. It's okay. Apologies for Molly, by the way. I feel like that's like the sarcasm joke that you say with Torb, like whenever your teammates are doing something and you're just like it sounds like his tone's going up, or his vocals, or whatever the right word is, His octaves, I don't know. He's like, how riveting. I'm interested, then I'm not. It's a voice line. Fair. Thanks, Asta. Yeah. He always has different squeaks before he says amusement. I'm pretty sure he does for most of his voice lines, because it's just a random one. Or maybe it's just different laughs. Yeah. It is, it's just different laughs. Cool. Well, that is amusing. I feel like this looks like what the 8-ball skin could have potentially been, and they didn't want to make the 8-ball skin completely black because it would be too similar to this. I feel like that's why they didn't make the 8-ball skin completely black, but I kind of wish it had been. It didn't matter if the internal bits were red like this one is, or a different colour, but like if it's a complete ball, you want it to be 8, right? Okay, skins, sprays. I mean, looks pretty right. I like it. Austin Powers vibes. Yeah, that's Doom. Neat. Okay. Look at that arm though. Healy flower, making flowers bloom. I kind of like it. I kind of do. Mind the thorns. Okay. I do kind of like that. Wait, why is both sides of her hair like flicked up? Was that a last minute decision to like part of it down? I don't know. On the prowl, that's a spray? Ooh. I do really like that. I do really enjoy that actually. And I'm pretty sure I've seen Sombra in like one of the highlight reels. Like throw out a translocator and then for some reason like shoots arm behind back and then translocates, I think. Maybe that's how she translocates. She has one out shooting and the other arm behind her back because that's when she presses the button or whatever, like translocate. And I'm guessing that thing on her back is actually how she translocates. I never thought about that. That's probably it. Jeez, crazy. Huh. I wonder how much like bodily sacrifice Sombra does to become how she's like, because like, you know, side of her head is just like, yeah, kinetic. I don't know. Corner pocket. Okay, so that sort of looks like folded up, huh? Yeah. See, if it was all black, I think I'd like it more. But but it suits the mini hamster version. I see. Nah, I mean it's fancy enough, but yeah. I mean, at least they gave a spin on a roll on just not having it completely black and doing something different, I guess, is what they were probably trying to do. Okay. Sure. I mean, people like Hanamura, right? Yeah. That's it. Alright. Now that that's done, good. I guess we get into a match. Let me just check that the stream is still holding up. Oh, it is holding up. That's actually phenomenal. Maybe it's just because we haven't played any games yet, though, so I'm hoping it looks good. Loot box. Let's crack it. Sombra and Junk, 2 characters I do enjoy a lot. I don't know why I had to get this present though. Not that slow. I used to love that. I love sorry about Molly again. I love saying boo and then, you know, like taking candy from a baby and then being like, want some candy. Because it implies that, you know, you stole it from a baby. Bilgerat is a very cool skin. I've never really had a niche for it though, sadly. And then Rhyme is a Sombra skin I've never had though, so I'm happy to have it. But I also don't think I ever really wanted it. But like, as far as Sombra skins go, some people would say the Rhyme skin is very good, and I would pseudo agree. I've never played the game Rhyme's from. I think it's just World of Warcraft or something. But like, I don't have any sort of connection to the character. It is cool how like the tights are reflective, how the spikes in the forearms, I think that's what they're called. How the hair's all spiked to the back, kind of like Heihachi. No, like the old dude on Tekken who like has lightning powers and is like Jin's grandfather or something. I don't know. He's in the first games and so on. Yeah. You know, happy enough to have him. Let's get some games. Let's see who we want to do. I wonder if Letter Q wants to. You know what? Actually, no. We're just gonna go straight into comp. 3 days. Okay, so we missed 3-4 days already. Here I was thinking we'd only miss 2. Plat comp mics. I can do that. I could actually do that. The issue is, I know that sometimes these are American servers, and it goes real slow, so I'm not going to do that. We're just going to try... We'll go open queue to start with. And then maybe we'll jump into playing some... what's it called? Support or DPS. I'm going to restart the